Ladies and gentlemen, we take pride in presenting
In color. My favorite Marshall.
My Favorite Vinyl with Don Tanner.
And good Monday morning. This is WEFT, Champaign-Urbana. And welcome to a celebration of music and community as we get to know someone very special to see you and put the needle on the record of guest musical favorites. I'm Don Tanner. Very pleased to welcome Jen Shima, the owner of The Literary, joining us today. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me. This is exciting.
Yeah, well, thanks for being here. Now, do you prefer Jen or Jenny?
I can go either way as long as you don't call me Jennifer, because then I'm absolutely going to know I'm grounded.
Okay. That was like my mom. It was like, you're Don, you're never Donald, unless I'm angry with you.
Fair enough.
But Jen Shima, owner of The Literary, again, thank you for being here. So tell us a little bit about The Literary and your establishment.
Yeah, so The Literary, we are about to celebrate our 4th birthday.
Congratulations.
Which is really exciting for us. It feels like we've survived something. We're making it, so it's
Absolutely.
really good. We are a bookstore, a brunch restaurant, a bar, and a cafe in downtown Champaign. We do a ton of events. We have really unique brunch items, our own cocktail menus that we make in-house. We curate all of our own books. We do a lot of interesting things that we really enjoy.
How do you, besides the food part of it, the book part of it, I mean, we're going to play some of your music in a second, and very eclectic taste. Some of your book choices a bit eclectic too?
Yes, our book choices are a reflection of Champaign.
Yeah.
We buy what people locally want to read, where our customers give us suggestions, they special order from us, we see what's coming through the store and what they're interested in, and we stock it.
Right.
And it's kind of one of the benefits of a small bookstore is you have a direct connection to the people who are putting books on the shelves, and they can respond directly to what you're looking for.
That's
and it's
very
been
nice.
fun to watch the inventory evolve over time.
Yeah.
What I thought people would buy when we started is not really what they want to read, it turns out. So it's been pretty cool.
Really, it's changed. What do you think accounts for that?
Well, the big piece of advice is that when you open a bookstore, you're buying for your romance readers. They're the readers who keep you alive. In our town, it's sci-fi fantasy readers who keep you in business.
Interesting.
Yeah,
The college folks, do you think that's part of it?
Everybody.
Really?
It just seems like that is far and away our most popular section. It's right neck and neck with general fiction, which is pretty wild.
Interesting.
It's a lot of fun. We get such cool titles in. We run into things we didn't know about that our customers are like, hey, do you have this? Have you read this? And we're like, no, but we are absolutely going to now. Thank you.
And so it's your past background that kind of moved you into opening this establishment. What were you doing before that?
Before this, I had a software startup, believe it or not, for several years that worked to help make it easy for small service businesses to find and retain customers online without having to be good at business.
Okay.
It's just because you're a great carpenter or woodworker doesn't mean you know anything about marketing.
Right.
So we tried to take that off of their plate so they can do what they do best. We did pretty well. It was a small, scrappy team. We ended up getting beaten out by market forces. It's really hard to beat Home Advisor and Angie's List. They're pretty big, but we tried.
True. And was that this area?
No, it was meant to be nationwide. We were located in Kentucky at the time.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. And you've won some awards since you opened The Literary, and one very recently. Another one very recently.
We're so honored and lucky.
Yeah. That was the News Gazette Reader's Choice?
Yes, and it's the first time we won. We
Really?
were so excited.
That's great.
Yeah, it was a really big surprise. All the cheering that went on in the little basement office was enormous.
Yeah, that's quite an accolade. Thanks. Well, let's play one of your songs. Tell us about Feist.
I love Feist. Feist has been she's been a consistent artist that I've loved for many, many years. And this particular song really kind of heartens me when things are weird. It just reminds me that
Evens you out?
Yeah, it's sort of like reminding me that you feel all the things, and that's what life is. And it's a good thing. Absolutely.
Well, this goes back to 2007 and Feist's album, The Reminder. This is WEFT. And this is WEFT. It's 8:11 on a Monday morning, and support for My Favorite Vinyl is provided in part by CU CD and Vinyl in downtown Urbana. New and used CDs and vinyl, including rare imports and limited releases. SEEYOU CD and Vinyl, located behind the Elm City Roastery on Main Street in Urbana, and CU CD and Vinyl on all social platforms. So thanks to Jesse and the folks over there for helping to underwrite the show. We appreciate it. And with us today is Jen, or we could call her Jenny if we'd like, but never Jennifer, the owner of the Literary here in downtown Champaign. And so nice to meet you. We met, I think, at a chamber event a few months ago, but you were kind enough to agree to come in here. And so where are you from initially? And what brought you here?
I'm from pretty much everywhere, I think, at this point. I've lived a lot of places. I was, born in Indiana, lived in Missouri, Florida, Ohio, Kentucky.
Is that military family type thing?
No, not at all.
Running from the law?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I really wish we hadn't said that on the radio, but, it's out there.
This
so I'm
is
going to
not your real
skedaddle
name.
real quick.
Yeah.
No, this is, I'm happy to be here in Champaign. It's been a lot of fun. I really love this community specifically and the size of community. I've lived in different, metro area sizes over all these moves.
Sure.
This is just right.
Yeah. So you moved to school, not to get too personal, school and
my
personal
husband's
stuff.
school.
Yeah.
My dad's job kind of moved all over the
Yeah.
place. He worked in pharmaceuticals, and they have a bad habit of acquiring each other and
Yep.
then laying everyone off.
Right.
So there were a lot of moves, but it was something I really valued. Every time I moved, it got better and better and better.
That's good, because sometimes it can be tough. I mean, I changed school districts here in Champaign when I was a kid, and for a year it was tough because all my friends went to another school district. I mean, depending on when you're moving, certain formative years there can be tough, but you learn to get along with a lot of people. It sounds like
I learned to, especially in elementary school, I was bullied pretty badly, and so to leave that school and move to another one, and you gain different skills, learn different types of people and different ways of being, and it was just a cool thing. It was good for me.
Where did your musical tastes come from?
Oh my gosh,
how were they formed?
I was only allowed to listen to country music through probably 2003. I had to sneakily listen to the stuff my friends liked, which was cool music,
Yeah.
So I can pretty much know every...
No offense to our country fans out there.
Yes, no, 90s country, best thing in the world.
Yeah.
But I love it still. I had no exposure to anything else. So since then, it's been a lot of, just figuring out what I like and listening to other people's music, and alternative radio stations like WEFT really exposed me to some stuff I hadn't experienced before.
Yeah, appreciate that.
And it's a lot of fun.
Yeah. So Audra May and the Almighty Sound. Again, I'm stumbling on some of these names because I've never heard of these guys. So how did you come across them, and why do you like this song so much?
I think my husband is my personal DJ. He listens to just about everything, and he exposed me to Audra May, and I love this rock folk kind of country vibe.
Yeah.
And this song is just a pump up song. I use music to help me get in the mindset where I want to be.
Sure.
And this one is for me a really powerful one, and I hope these music choices help boost everybody listening today and give you all like a sense of
It's working
joy
so
and
far.
power. Yeah.
It's working
See how
so
your day
far.
goes.
This is called The Real Thing, and this is from their self-titled album in 2012. This came out. Listening to My Favorite Vinyl on WEFT, another song from Jen Shima, owner of The Literary.
Baby, I'm coming, better ready yourself, be looking for me, 'cause I'm the real thing.
Listener-supported, volunteer-run since 1981, WEFT. It's Monday morning, 8:16. My name is Don Tanner, and sitting across from me in the radio station studio here in downtown Champaign is Jen Shima, the owner of The Literary. So you moved around quite a bit. You'd mentioned growing up, and we were talking off the air a little bit because I can't think of a better segue of some interesting or maybe off-the-wall jobs that you've had in the past.
Yeah, well, aside from software startup founder, which is a real wild card.
It's hard to say.
Yeah.
It's a lot of syllables there.
I was a dancing Bugs Bunny for
Really?
a little while. Yeah, back in the da-da-da-da-da-da era.
Yeah, how did that come to pass?
You know what? I don't remember, and I think that's probably for the best.
Really?
But it was a lot of fun. I did parades. I was the guy in the costume giving the hugs and the high fives.
How old were you at that time?
19.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it wasn't something younger where your parents pushed you into it.
No, actually, you know what? Now I'm remembering. I auditioned to be an actual dancer at Six Flags in their shows, and I don't think I qualified for that. But apparently, my moves were large enough.
That was a consolation. We'll put some fur on her. She'll be good.
Yeah, she's outrageous.
Yeah.
She's too big. It's fine. Whatever. Put her in the costume.
Which Six Flags?
Gurney.
Okay, that's the Chicago
Yeah,
area?
yeah, North Chicago.
Yeah, okay. Did you live up in that area
I did,
too?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
What state have you not lived in?
I have not lived in the Midwest. I have not lived in Kentucky
Okay,
or Iowa,
okay.
I think.
Nor have I.
There you go.
So both of us at some
Oh,
point
did I
should...
say Kentucky? I meant Tennessee.
Tennessee?
I'm a little
Okay,
tired this
they're right next door.
Yeah.
Contiguous states. So you owner of the Literary.
Mm-hmm.
What? Tell us more about the establishment. You have some things coming up. You mentioned.
Yeah, I'm so excited. We're doing a Gilmore Girls weekend, which, is very niche maybe. It's my favorite show of all time. I've been dreaming about doing this event. I think maybe I started the Literary for this event, but it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be, we're going to kind of turn the place a little bit into Luke's Diner and just kind of have Easter eggs everywhere, do some familiar events. Things are a little tough out there right now.
Yeah, sure.
And Stars Hollow is a nice type, cozy, it's a refuge. And I want
escape.
to do something to make people feel a little better. And this is a small way.
Now you mentioned Easter eggs. Is that something that's coming up around Easter time? Or
No. I mean, like, we're going to have hidden references around the store, like a video game kind
Gotcha.
of thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
That type of Easter egg.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Yeah. Like, I'm not going to, no clues, but one of them might be a construction supply. I guess that's a clue, but there you go.
Yeah. We can't say. It's like a speakeasy.
Yes.
You can say where it is, kind of, but you can't say how to get in.
Exactly.
Yeah. And when is that taking place?
Saturday and Sunday this weekend,
this
18
week?
and 19.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Do you need to register for that
No,
or just show up?
Pop by. We're going to have trivia, though. If you want to join trivia, you have to get your tickets online. They're $5. There's going to be big prizes. It's going to be fun.
And how do you find you online?
You go to www.literarybookbar.com.
Okay. All right. Fantastic. Let's play another song. Lucius.
Sounds good.
Tell us about that.
This song is, Lucius is a really cool band. They've got a really unique sound. This whole album is one of my favorites. And Dusty Trails is just another one of those songs to help you remember that whatever's going on now is just going on now. And there's something else later that's going to be better.
Nice common theme in your music.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Keep it even keel and put it all in perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's go back to 2016 for this one and the album Good Grief. Another song curated by Jenny Shima, the owner of The Literary, our guest this week on WEFT's and My Favorite Vinyl. And got one more song to play there. And, of course, this is community radio for East Central Illinois that you're listening to. We appreciate you listening, perhaps in the car, terrestrially. We do have the WEFT app that you should check out if you don't have it, where we have show archives. And also you can stream us anytime at WEFT.org. So let's talk a little bit more, Jen, about the Literary. And what kind of team do you have working for you? I guess you're the head is only as good as the employees.
Oh my gosh, we have the best team on the planet. I always say that, and I know it sounds cheesy, but it's actually a real fact.
I believe it.
Everything that we do at the Literary is collaborative. So, from the books that we keep in stock, we have a book buyer who specializes in buying all of our books, and they do a wonderful job.
Really?
There's a lot of input from the staff on that, and of course from the community, as we talked about.
Sure.
But all of our cocktails, all of our coffee drinks, all of our menu items, it's deeply collaborative.
Yeah.
So you can't really point to a single person and say, this person is solely responsible for this particular thing. There are great, strong leads in each department.
Yeah.
But that's one of my favorite things, is just how much we work together to create everything that we do.
Yeah, that makes it fun.
Yeah, it really does.
How many books do you have at the Literary?
Right now, we have 7,000 or 8,000 titles, I think. Or not titles, I'm sorry, books. Some of those, we've got like 5 copies of a book. So, no, titles, yeah.
Titles, wow. No, that's incredible. And do you personally taste everything that's made there? Every cocktail that's
Of
that's
course
made?
I do. It's the best part.
That's good. The personal touch.
I love that.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
So 4th anniversary, you said, are coming up on your 4th anniversary?
Yeah.
What's any plans moving forward?
Our birthday always sneaks up on us. So once again, we're like, oh, wow, we're turning 4, and we totally forgot about that. So this year we're just going to let it kind of, pass by and just acknowledge, that we're still here and we're really, really happy and enjoying it. We've figured out what we're doing for the most part.
Yeah.
I don't even want to say that out loud. I should knock on wood.
Well, the console here is wood.
There we go. We got it.
You can knock.
For our 5th birthday, though, we're not going to let that one pass by. Yeah. So we'll do something fun next year.
It's a big milestone.
Yeah.
It's a big milestone. We
Yeah.
appreciate all you guys do, and an establishment like yours in downtown Champaign is just, no offense to North Prospect at all, but we need more establishments like yours.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, we really appreciate it. So again, where are you located?
We are right downtown, across from Hamilton Walkers, next to Nando's.
Yep.
122 North Neal.
Okay. Okay. And again, people looking to find you online?
www.literarybookbar.com.
And you have an event coming up this weekend that people should keep in mind, the Gilmore Girls.
Gilmore Girls
event.
weekend.
Well, Jen Shima, owner of the Literary, thank you again so much for coming in today. Really appreciate it. And we're going to go out with one more of the songs that you curated, and an artist that I can't believe this goes back to 2009. She's been around a long time, Joss Stone.
Yeah, 2009. That is upsetting.
Yeah, it is. This is from her 4th studio album, "Free Me." Again, kind of your theme that we've kind of been listening to today.
Just it's another recurring song, and that I continue to go back to over and over again to give me the mindset that I prefer to live in.
Yeah, that's a good mindset.
Thanks.
Again, thank you so much. We're going to go out on WEFT with My Favorite Vinyl with some Joss Stone. Again, this is a song called "Free Me." Joss Stone, and we are alive and local from downtown Champaign, and station for Champaign-Urbana in East Central Illinois. We are WEFT. I'm Don Tanner, and that was one of 4 songs that Jen Shima, the owner of the Literary, picked out. She was our guest here for My Favorite Vinyl, and we appreciated her coming in bright and early to be a part of the radio program here. 8:31 on this Monday. I have some great songs lined up, and we're going to head to the WEFT basement and try out the WEFT Vinyl Vault here in a moment and see what kind of happenings happened on this date in history, rock and roll history. We need to let you know that the first ever Pocket Fest Music and Thrift Festival will be held on Saturday, October 18th from 1:30 until 6:30 at the Urbana-Champaign Independent Media Center next to Lincoln Square Mall. This pocket-sized festival will showcase local musicians, including Hollow, Roselli, the Lackadays, Emily Howe, Parakeet, and Sierra Sakura, who was on this program a few weeks ago. There will also be local vendors, small businesses, and a thrift market. For more information, Pocket Fest on Instagram. That is Pocket Fest on Instagram. WEFT weather, we had a beautiful sunrise this morning. You may have seen it. I saw it as I was driving in this morning. And today, looking at a mixture of sun and clouds and a high of 76. Should have a starry night tonight with a low of 54. And for Tuesday, partly sunny skies and a high back up to 79. It's 54 degrees right now in Champaign-Urbana. And let's head to the WEFT Vinyl Vault, see what happened on this date, October 13th in history. 1965 on this date, The Who recorded their iconic hit, My Generation, from their debut album of the same name. 1984 today, Stevie Wonder's I Just Called to Say I Love You started a 3-week run at number 1 on the singles charts. Movie music, of course, from Gene Wilder's The Lady in Red, that also starred Kelly LeBrock. And today, 1986, Joni Mitchell's beautiful Ladies of the Canyon album was certified platinum. And we're going to play a cut right here on WEFT from Joni. It's called For Free.
Let our dreams run wild with color.
WEFT, where it doesn't have to be old to be a favorite. That's a group I discovered driving a couple weeks ago. Salt Tree, the name of the group, Australian indie folk band, and a new single that's called Sugar. Joni Mitchell, beautiful song before that. Don Tanner here with you at 8:42. We appreciate you joining us, and know that support for My Favorite Vinyl is provided in part by CU CD and Vinyl in downtown Urbana. New and used CDs and vinyl, including rare imports and limited releases, SCEYOU CD and Vinyl, located behind the Elm City Roastery on Main Street in Urbana, and CU CD and Vinyl on all social platforms. Great songs coming up, at least I think so, and hopefully you do too. We'll play something brand new in a few minutes from John Oates. He has a new album out, and also something for the Moody Blues. John Lodge passed away Friday at the age of 82, so we'll hopefully, time permitting, go out with that. The McLean County Arts Center, in partnership with the Illinois Arts Council, invites contributions to the large portraits mural. That's at 601 Northeast Street in Bloomington. Attend a public workshop led by a professional artist, or use a take-home kit to create your portrait at home. For more information, workshop dates, or to request a take-home kit, mcac.org. That's mcac.org. Going to play a song and pick up the pace a little bit, a band that I promised to play last week and ran out of time. And here they are on WEFT. This is brand new from 10 Years. That's John Oates sounding very much like early Hall & Oates there. That's a brand new album called Enough Is Enough, and a new song, A Ways Away. Also 10 years before that. A new song, 2025 single cover of the single by Florence and the Machine called No Light, No Light. 8 in front of 9 o'clock on this, what you might call it Columbus Day, you might call it Indigenous Peoples Day. And I'm going to go with the latter and play something in a few minutes by Robbie Robertson, formerly of the band, of course, and he has a Native American heritage, and that heritage has influenced a lot of his music. We're going to play that in a bit as well. The views and opinions expressed on air are solely those of the speaker and do not necessarily represent those of WEFT Champaign, Prairie Air Incorporated, Station Management, the Board of Directors, or the WEFT Associates. Appreciate you listening. This is Don Tanner saying so long and waving at our YouTube viewers, and want to go out with a song that I first heard back in 1981. Rick Boyd, I think, was at K104 when I was at K104, and had this local band called The Ship. And the album was called Tornado. And this is a very pretty song I want to go out with called Gwen. Go out and make it a great day, and stay tuned. Monday Morning Jazz is coming up next, right here on WEFT.